my God, what a winter wonderland. You just gotta understand this does not happen here. This is very, very unusual. At least in the years I've lived here, it has never snowed like this while I've been in town. Of course, the day when I'm not doing anything happens to be the day that I have to shampoo my hair. So it's all like nice and clean, but I'm not even going anywhere. So it kind of feels like a waste, but I feel clean and not itchy, so that's a plus. And I'm pinning back my bangs just to keep them so they're less oily, because it's not like I'm going anywhere. I don't have to have them styled all cute. But one thing I wanted to point out is this frequently happens when I pin back my bangs, is it looks like I have a bald spot because, well, for one, my hair is really thin, but also my roots are so light that once my hair starts growing out a little, I get like these bald spots because the roots, like the color of my hair is close to the color of my scalp, and so it just makes me look bald. Bald. There, I just redid it so it looks a little less bad. Also, I'm using sparkly green bobby pin. I had this set of bobby pins that I kind of forgot about, even though they're just sitting right out in the open. Well, they're out in the open because I was intending on using them, but then they just sat there for a long time. But they're from Ardene, just like these cheap ones, but there's different shades of green and they're all sparkly or metallic-y. So I put in one of these ones, I think, today. So I pretty much spent the remainder of the morning cleaning, so everything's all nice and clean. Well, except like the bathroom, but I think I'm gonna make Christian do it. And I just cooked some spaghetti because I'm getting hungry. It's like 2 o'clock right now, but it's a bit of a late lunch, and it's kind of weird in my mind having spaghetti for lunch. It's kind of more of a supper thing, but I was all of a sudden craving it, and I was like, hey, we have the stuff for it, might as well make it. So yummy. Anyways, I'm gonna sit down and eat mine before it gets cold. And it's still snowing. It was snowing when we woke up yesterday, and it is still snowing. The only thing is it doesn't really accumulate, because like even look at the streets, they don't have any snow on them because it mostly just melts. I'm just so curious, if it didn't melt, how much snow there would be right now, because it's been coming down pretty good this whole time. So I don't know if you guys know who Mr. Bouquet is on YouTube, but she has like the most mad art skills ever, and she just drew that in pencil crayon, like actual size. She just drew it that small. Anyways, she's amazing, and she did this pendant thing, and it got me, yeah, that's where I got the idea from. So that got me thinking about like more things I can do for conventions, because like I'm not really big on doing prints for conventions, so I try to do other things. And so the pendant idea was ingenious, but I thought, man, pendants are probably super expensive to get. But I went to AliExpress.com, which is like this, it's like Chinese eBay kind of. That's how it's set up. It looks just like eBay. Anyways. And so I got some of these. They're a lot smaller than the one Mr. Bouquet was using, because she had big round ones, and they're really, really thick. I wanted something thinner and just like a little bit smaller. So mine are 3 centimeters wide, which is actually not that small. That's like down to there. So I think that's pretty good size. I think 4 would have maybe been a little bit nicer. Could just make slightly larger artwork, but that's kind of getting big in terms of a necklace. So anyways, I got these, and they're ones that come with glass, because a bunch of these do not even come with glass. So I made sure to find ones that do come with glass. So I'm going with this imitation rhodium color, which is a little bit, you know, not as bright as the silver, which is like kind of obnoxiously bright. So imitation rhodium, and then the antique brass. And so I ordered 2 lots. Each lot comes with 40 pieces. So it comes out to 55 cents per piece, according to what they wrote there. And that's amazing. They're still shipping on top of that. So like for one lot, it's $22 plus the $14 shipping. But even with that, I'm paying less than $1 per pendant. That is like a way better deal than you'd get anywhere here in Canada. So I'm super pumped. I've got 2 lots, so I'll get a total of 40 pieces, I believe. And so, I mean 40. I was reading the 40 as I said it. 80 pieces total. So that should be plenty. And I think I'll do, most of them will probably end up being like prints, but I'm going to do some that are original pieces of artwork, like one of a kind, the original piece of art inserted into the pendant. So there's going to be kind of a bit of variety there. So I'm super excited. I don't even know if I'm going to a convention this year, but I need to start working on more things that I can sell at conventions when I do go to one next. So I want to start prepping for another YouTube tutorial, and I thought, hey, why don't I do the Color Eyes with Copics tutorial, because I have these, which I printed off like a year and a half ago. I drew them, scanned the eye, and then printed a bunch of them on the same page, and I think I did 6 here to like experiment on, and then I would show 4 different ones in the tutorial. That's why they're more spaced out, is so that they're framed nicely. But then I'm like, well, what if I want to show 6 ways? I don't know. I can always print more, but I mean, I made these so long ago with the intent of doing this tutorial, and I just never did it. So I have how to color eyes with pencil crayons, but I didn't do the Copic edition. So I think I'm going to experiment a bit and find some really cool looking eyes, and then hopefully film a tutorial. So after I filmed that last clip, I was watching a few YouTube videos, and then I just kind of flopped on the floor and fell asleep. And then I just felt like so groggy when I woke up and not good at all. I'm feeling better now. I just hate taking naps because I always feel like crap after. Anyway, so I finally got around to coloring the eyes. So these are the 3 eyes that are going to be in the tutorial itself. This was me just kind of playing around, and then yeah, these are really messed up looking because I was just trying to get excess paint off my brush, so I started just blotching everywhere randomly. But this was kind of like the practice paper, and then these are the 3 that I'm going to be doing in the tutorial on this side. So, oh god, I can't believe I'm finally doing this video. I printed these off so long ago. Alright, so my tutorial was a success. Here's how it all turned out. And I'm so excited to edit this actually, but, well, I'm always excited whenever I film a new art video, but it's already 10 o'clock and I need to edit the vlog, so I'll probably end up editing this guy tomorrow, and then it'll be up ASAP, hopefully late tomorrow night. I have no promises, because there's always something that goes wrong, but yeah. So I'm going to edit this and go to bed. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, one thing I want to mention, I was checking my emails last night, and I got a 3rd notice from Hit Record saying they used my stuff in an episode, so that's the 3rd episode my things have been in, and I was looking through the list, because I knew that this sky painting I did was going to be used. They also used my cloud painting, and they also used some footage I recorded when I